In an increasingly interconnected world, the security of critical infrastructure, such as parliaments, government buildings, and military installations, faces evolving and complex threats. Traditional security measures, while necessary, are no longer sufficient to counter the sophisticated tactics employed by today's adversaries. Modern attacks often involve multiple, coordinated vectors designed to exploit vulnerabilities across physical, digital, and human domains. This essay will analyze a hypothetical multi-vector assault on the Canadian Parliament, exploring the potential tactics employed and the countermeasures required to mitigate such a threat. The objective of this analysis is not to instill fear, but to highlight the importance of proactive and adaptive security measures. By understanding the potential tactics of adversaries, we can better prepare and defend against them. This hypothetical attack, codenamed PBSVA-410 Ninja, will serve as a case study to illustrate the complexities of modern threats and the necessity of a multi-layered defense strategy. Our analysis will delve into 4 key phases of this hypothetical attack: cyber warfare, human intelligence operations, physical breaches, and the neutralization of high-value targets. Each phase presents unique challenges and requires a tailored security response. By examining each stage in detail, we can gain valuable insights into the vulnerabilities of critical infrastructure and the importance of a comprehensive security approach. This hypothetical scenario underscores a crucial point. Security is not a static state, but an ongoing process. As adversaries develop new tactics and technologies, our defenses must evolve in tandem. Only through constant vigilance, adaptation, and a commitment to robust security measures can we hope to safeguard our critical infrastructure from those who seek to do us harm. The first wave of PBSVA-410 Ninja focuses on crippling communication and surveillance systems, effectively blinding the target. This cyber offensive relies on 2 primary tools: advanced malware and sophisticated signal jamming. Zero-click malware, potentially delivered through compromised personal devices of insiders, would target security cameras, access control systems, and communication networks. The goal is not just to disable these systems, but to erase any trace of the intrusion, including access logs and security footage. This digital sabotage creates an environment of confusion and chaos, masking the attacker's movements and buying them valuable time. Simultaneously, military-grade RF jammers disguised as innocuous maintenance equipment would be strategically deployed to create a communication blackout. This electromagnetic assault aims to sever both internal and external communication channels, isolating the Parliament from potential reinforcements and preventing coordinated responses. These cyber attacks are not theoretical threats, but chilling realities in today's interconnected world. Responding to such sophisticated attacks requires equally sophisticated countermeasures. AI-driven cybersecurity systems with advanced anomaly detection capabilities are crucial for identifying and neutralizing zero-click malware before it can inflict damage. These systems must be constantly updated to stay ahead of the evolving threat landscape. To combat RF jamming, secure multi-channel satellite communication systems with shielded emergency backups are essential. This redundancy ensures that even if primary communication channels are disrupted, alternative means of communication remain operational. Regular testing and drills are vital to guarantee the reliability of these backup systems in a crisis. Cyber warfare represents the invisible front line in the defense of critical infrastructure. Investing in robust cybersecurity measures and ensuring the redundancy of communication systems are paramount to mitigating the risks posed by sophisticated cyber attacks. While technology plays a crucial role in modern attacks, the human element remains a critical vulnerability. Phase 2 of PBSVA-410 Ninja leverages social engineering and insider threats to penetrate the Parliament's defenses. Highly trained human intelligence operatives would utilize social engineering techniques to gain access credentials and bypass security protocols. This could involve impersonating authorized personnel, exploiting personal relationships with employees, or leveraging psychological manipulation to gain access to restricted areas. Another tactic involves creating a diversion or a false sense of security. This could involve staging fake emergencies or threats, forcing security personnel to evacuate the building or redeploy resources, creating vulnerabilities that the attackers can exploit. The chaos and confusion generated by such events provide an ideal cover for infiltrating the target. Countering these human-centric threats requires a multi-pronged approach that combines technology and human vigilance. Behavioral anomaly detection systems, utilizing AI and machine learning, can be employed to identify suspicious activities and patterns of behavior that might indicate an insider threat or a social engineering attempt. However, technology alone is not enough. Thorough background checks on all personnel, particularly those with access to sensitive areas, are essential. Regular security awareness training for all employees, emphasizing the importance of vigilance, reporting suspicious activity, and following security protocols is crucial. Creating a culture of security consciousness within the organization is paramount. The human element will always be a potential vulnerability. By investing in both technological solutions and fostering a security-conscious culture, we can minimize the risks posed by social engineering and insider threats. Section 4. Breaching the perimeter, physical infiltration tactics. With cyber defenses weakened and internal security compromised, Phase 3 of PBSVA-4 TEM Ninja focuses on breaching the Parliament's physical perimeter. The attackers would utilize a combination of speed, surprise, and deception to overwhelm security forces. One potential tactic involves a rapid rooftop insertion via helicopter. Drone swarms, deployed as a diversionary tactic, would create confusion and distract security personnel, providing cover for a small team of highly trained attackers to rappel onto the roof and gain access to the building. This tactic relies on speed and surprise to overwhelm defenses before a coordinated response can be mounted. Another method involves utilizing existing underground tunnels or creating new ones to bypass surface-level security measures. Attackers disguised as maintenance workers or utility personnel could gain access to these tunnels and infiltrate the Parliament undetected. This tactic exploits the vulnerability of underground infrastructure, often overlooked in traditional security assessments. Finally, an armored convoy, disguised as a diplomatic motorcade, could attempt to breach the main gates. This tactic relies on deception and the element of surprise to bypass security checkpoints and gain access to the Parliament grounds. Countering these physical breach tactics requires a layered approach that combines physical barriers with advanced technology and trained personnel. Investing in AI-driven counter-drone systems is crucial to neutralize the threat posed by drone swarms and protect against aerial intrusions. The rooftop of the Parliament building should be considered a vulnerable perimeter and secured accordingly, with trained security personnel and surveillance systems. All underground access points must be identified, secured, and monitored. Biometric security measures and constant surveillance can help deter and detect unauthorized access. Regular inspections and maintenance of underground infrastructure are essential to identify potential vulnerabilities. Finally, stringent vehicle access protocols, including no-trust clearance procedures for all vehicles, even those appearing to be official, are vital. Anti-vehicle barriers and bollards should be strategically placed around the perimeter to prevent forced entry attempts. By fortifying the perimeter and utilizing technology to enhance situational awareness, we can significantly reduce the risk of a successful physical breach. This is why you need to understand the importance of neutralizing leadership and control in high-stakes scenarios. The final phase of PBSVA-4 TEM Ninja focuses on neutralizing key personnel and seizing control of critical infrastructure within the Parliament. The objective is to decapitate the government, disrupt decision-making processes, and sow chaos and panic. Attackers disguised as security personnel or government officials would target the Emergency Operations Center and communication hubs. Seizing control of these critical areas allows them to further disrupt communication, monitor security responses, and potentially issue false orders to sow confusion and hinder defensive efforts. Simultaneously, other teams would target high-value individuals, including political leaders and key decision-makers. The objective is to either eliminate or capture these individuals, further disrupting the government's chain of command and creating a power vacuum. Protecting high-value targets requires a combination of proactive security measures and reactive response capabilities. Secure panic rooms equipped with independent communication systems and emergency supplies should be available for key personnel in case of an attack. Escape tunnels, providing a secure route out of the building, can also be effective in ensuring the survival of high-value targets. A dedicated, highly trained, rapid response counter-assault team should be on standby to respond to any attack within the Parliament building. This team must be equipped to engage and neutralize hostile actors swiftly and decisively, minimizing casualties and regaining control of the situation. Finally, strict identity verification procedures, utilizing biometric authentication and multi-factor authentication, are crucial for preventing unauthorized access to sensitive areas and protecting high-value individuals. Regular drills and simulations can help prepare security personnel for such events and ensure a coordinated and effective response. Protecting high-value targets is paramount in any attack on critical infrastructure. By implementing robust security measures, providing escape options, and establishing a rapid response capability, we can significantly reduce the risk of successful neutralization or capture.